Hi, welcome to my live binder. My name is Penny Olmstead, and I am going to show you what I have put together, and it's for two purposes. First of all, thank you for introducing me to the live binders. Being in a new position in a school district, I will be using this also as building capacity among my staff members since I don't have an assistive technology team. I am only myself, so I am trying to um, build capacity and teach others how assistive technology should work and how we can all come together and help each other out. It's just not one person. I told them I'm here to direct them and teach them and, assist with assessments and such. But the, the teachers or the professionals who know the students best, in my opinion, should be the ones leading any type of assistive technology needs. So that's why I've put this all together, and I'll go just briefly through it for you, and then I'm going to explain to you what I did at the end. Here's my table of contents. Per as one of our assignments, the definition, laws and legislation, and I presented a timeline and I included mine. The lending library for assistive technology, it'll take you to Ocali first. Go to the site. And then I also have my county, Fairfield County Board of DD, we also have a lending library also. I've got demonstration here under my main tab, adaptive tools for eating, images information. I also provided high-tech feeding, robotic assistance, examples of low-tech eating, and adaptive eating utensils. Then primarily I'm just sharing with anyone in my staff ideas for low-tech devices for them to think out of the box. It seems like everyone thinks that there should be an expert that comes up into the room and tells them what to do. Having been in this field for over 30 years, I started working with adults with disabilities. Yes, I worked in workshops in both California, and I directed day vocational programs here in West Virginia and Ohio. I consider myself a jig queen, but we don't have those as much no more. But I did switch with the best practices, and I started to do placement with at that time my adult clients into manufacturing roles, and we would have enclaves that would go into the manufacturing centers. Then after that, I went to education, teaching, and that's why I'm here doing what I'm doing now. I've been in the MD field, and that's what my master's is in. Since back then also. That's what I was doing, medically fragile and multiple disabilities and all that such. So here I'm going to move on, the adaptive tools, and I have examples of low tech. I have a Lottie, what can be placed into a Lottie box. I really think that every teacher in every room should have that. It's not just for students with disabilities, it's for students to help them with universal instruction. So I have that there, low-tech device images. And then I go into AAC communication devices. And this is really a sensitive area for me, and I would like to just explain briefly. Of course, I have low-tech. This is a very cool piece of equipment that I get off of Amazon. It's like $15. It's like a football quarterback, thing, but because there's like 8 and 8, 16, 24 visuals. Once you lift this up, there's more on the other side and more there for a student to be able to communicate, or the parapro can wear it and the student can come up to the parapro. But why this is so sensitive to me is because I see so many students with the wrong devices. They're not being used, they're being abandoned, they're being, some students have been given the lamp and they don't even read two-dimensional visuals. So that's why this is a little bit more of a sensitive part for me. And what I did do for my staff, this is my flow chart. I put an extra title here, table of contents, and it's for my school district so that they can come to this and see our flow chart. But more importantly, I am also starting my inventory. It's under construction, but these are some items that I have in my storage room, just so that people know that there are other things out there and not just everyone thinks that they're to go to the lamp. And it's not that it's a bad piece of equipment. There's just so many other things that they should be doing first with their students. And that's what I'm hoping to do with all this. This is for my vision, my low sight. I can do this stuff if they're with a VI specialist. I follow her lead. This is how we do our AAC, or anything. We check yes for section 2. Section 3 is the story that you're going to tell about that specific student using assistive technology, so that people can go back and see what has been tried, what has not been successful, etc. Section 7, augmentative and alternative communication. This is some examples of what can be written. I'll show you that in a minute. Oh, here we go. The AAC goal examples, because some SLPs don't know how to do that, which is really strange for me, because there was a time when they did all of that, and they're not, I don't know, being told what to do, I guess, nowadays. I don't know. But here's examples of goals, how they can use their communication device and use it in different areas. And also, of course, learning the device itself. So then I also have, of course, section 7 on what could be written there. Okay, so all of this is under my Pickerington Local School District. This is just a presentation. I offer guidance. This is what Pickerington Local would like to see for implementation checklist. It's very important that there's at least 2 speech generating devices that are being provided. That's best practice. These should be shared with the family. It's important that the family is also trained with the device, because that's another problem we're having. If the parents aren't embracing what's going on and familiar with the device, then it's not going to be used and it's not going to be successful. So what I did also is, because we all have different learning styles, I also did it not just on visual, but I did an auditory instruction, and so did I also do that with the AAC tablet, the explanation for the IEP. I went into descriptions also for that on audio. An informal data collection. I feel that we need 10 days at least of data collection on any piece of equipment to see where they're going or what's not being successful. And then I developed a couple forms. This is the assessment referral process, an identification guide, which means first I can do a screening. If I'm just doing screenings, then I don't need to have a full referral done, and I don't need parent permission, though I do speak with the parent about it. If assistive technology has been checked off. If not, then of course we would go back and amend the IEP. But the reason for this is everyone thinks that you're supposed to do a complete full evaluation when there's just, I guess you would say, common sense screening and observations that you would see and use that first. But that's what this is supposed to do. It helps lead the teachers into what goes next and how we need to best meet the students' needs. AT request for resources. If they've already got equipment, they can send this to me so that I can get permission to purchase it for them if we see that it's something that would really benefit the student. But I'm going to go back up here because I have, like, the inventory is also, I had mentioned for vision and impairments, and this part again is just for Pickerington. But up here I have, okay, I did do universal instruction in UDL. Thank you for sharing all that information. Some sensory impairments for people. And then just a basic supporting people with vision impairments to educate some of my staff before they go and start looking into the inventory that we have. Supporting people with hearing impairments. I will say this is one area I struggle in because I was always a sign language. Well, I use sign language when my students were with hearing impairments. But now having to learn about FM systems and pairing them with Bluetooth, and sometimes they don't work, and that is so frustrating for me. This is some area that I will have to get more training on the outside of anything that I'm taught here at Bowling Green. Supporting people with physical limitations. I feel I have a strong background. I would like to know more about measuring for mobility with wheelchairs and such so that I can help and support. We only have one physical therapist in our district, and I would like to support her more. AT for cognitive disabilities. In all these areas, of course, I'm still building on, but like I have the book share, low incident disabilities, what we can use. And then I have information about PACER on here too. Again, I'm trying to build capacity with all my staff. So that is it in the nutshell with my site under live binders. I did make business cards so that I can put that on it. And once I get my assistive technology all finished with my Pickerington local, I will make it private then. Right now it's public because I'm building on it, and I'm wanting my staff to be able to access everything so that they can have more awareness on how they can deliver assistive technology to their students. Thank you.